the top stories, more than 700 lights to be installed at sporting facilities. Haitians protest against rising kidnappings and gang violence. And U.S. President Joe Biden makes lynching a hate crime. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Today is Wednesday, the 30th of March, 2022. I'm Jason Davis. Nationally, numerous sporting facilities across St. Kitts and Nevis will soon be outfitted with new LED lights as part of the government's thrust to use more energy-efficient and cost-effective technologies and upgrade the local sporting infrastructure. The installation of the new sport lights is a component of the ongoing street and floodlight retrofitting project, which is financed by a loan through the Caribbean Development Bank. It represents a collaborative effort between the Ministries of Sustainable Development, Finance, Public Infrastructure and Sport, as well as the St. Kitts Electricity Company, SCELEC, and Nevis Electricity Company, NEVLEC. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Sustainable Development, Elrita Simpson-Brown, said the ministry continues to work closely with SCELEC and NEVLEC and other project stakeholders to facilitate the smooth rollout of the installation activities with minimal disruption to the public. She said the installation of LED lights will have a positive impact on the country's demand for energy. According to Mrs. Simpson-Brown, the upgrading of the new sport light infrastructure costs more than $5.9 million. Artists in St. Kitts and Nevis are being invited to participate in a virtual creative showcase to commemorate the Inter-American Week for the People of African Descent in the Americas. The week ran from March 21 to 25 under the theme Stories of Courage in the Americas, Resistance to Slavery and Unity Against Racism. The digital showcase is posted on the Facebook page of the Organization of American States, St. Kitts and Nevis. Local artists are invited to submit original, pre-existing or new pieces of art that speak to the theme. Submissions can be made anytime up until the 1st of April. The showcase is a collaboration between the Organization of American States and the respective departments responsible for youth affairs on St. Kitts and Nevis. Pierre Liebert, director of the Department of Youth Empowerment in St. Kitts, said he's pleased that more than 30 pieces have been submitted to date to be a part of the showcase, with the youngest artist being 8 years old. He encouraged everyone to go online to view, comment on, and share the Stories of Courage in the Americas album on the Organization of American States St. Kitts and Nevis Facebook page. The digital showcase is posted on Facebook on the OAS St. Kitts and Nevis page. Officials from the Curriculum Development Unit Teacher Resource Center within the Ministry of Education will be featured on today's edition of Working for You. The special guests will be Amanda Serrant-Edmeade, the Acting Director of the CDU-TRC, and Ornella Halliday-Backus, Assessment Coordinator of the CDU-TRC. The discussion will focus on the approach to the National Key Stage Assessment of Learning, or CAL. An overview of CAL will be given looking at its purpose and objectives. Working for You is broadcast live every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. on ZIZ Radio and other participating radio stations. The program is also streamed live on the SKNIS Facebook page and the SKNIS YouTube channel. We move now to news on the regional scene. Political instability and a climbing crime rate have drawn protesters onto the streets across Haiti. Rising costs of